So this is the Mittleider garden. There's 4 15-foot beds this way. 1, 2, 3, and 4 back there with the uprights. And this garden was planted in mid-June and it's mid-August, so 2 months growth. We have strawberries. And there's red cabbage. And we have peppers. Banana peppers back there. See them? The cilantro growing crazy. A lot of basil and Italian parsley. And these are the sugar snap peas, and they're about over 5 feet tall. Put 4-foot stakes, but this whole bunch here has fallen over, and it's close to 6 feet tall. And then comes the very large cabbage, or cauliflower. You can see the cauliflower down in there. It's very large. And another one. And then here on the end we have a gorgeous purple one. And there's my hand, so it's a pretty good sized head. And here on the vertical frame is growing cantaloupe, and watermelon growing up. There's a small watermelon right there, about the size of my hand. And then we have the massive pumpkin plant that's taking over. And there's a good sized pumpkin already. You can see the size of my hand. And there's another one back there. There's a few pumpkins in here. And moving along, there's a tomato plant down in there. It's got Roma tomatoes on it. And then regular beefsteak tomatoes growing up. The vines there that we've set out, and lots of tomatoes. Here's the other end of the row, and there's a little grape tomato plant down there. You can see little grape tomatoes on it. Now those are the 4 15-foot rows. And what I did was I brought the plumbing in. It's actually just connected to a hose, to the house hose. Hose bib goes down underground, and then I brought it up with a valve on it, and then these are the 30-foot rows. As you can see, they go out a ways. We have broccolini and broccoli. They're about 2 feet tall. And some very beautiful looking eggplants bushes, and they are huge. They're pushing 2.5 to 3 feet. And we have a squash, a yellow squash. You can see one down in there, and some leeks leading into some beets, and some carrots all the way down the rows here. And then over here is our lettuce that's going to seed. It's growing so fast we can't eat it fast enough. And the lettuce turns into spinach, some beautiful spinach there. There's the spinach, more spinach, and finishing it off with onions. And they're all very tall. In the next 30-foot row, we'll start out with peas, shelling peas, and they're about 4 feet tall. And then down into the pepper plants, these are jalapenos. We got one potato, and then down here to the green bean section, which is growing like crazy. It's very healthy bean plants. Lots of them hanging off. You can see in there, hanging. Lots of beans down in here. And then the corn, and it's probably 6 feet tall, pushing to 7 feet, all the way down the row. The tassels are just starting to come out, so they're just going to set out. The corn stalks will just start getting pollinated. And that is the Mittleider garden after 2 months of growth.